Hey guys, today we're doing a full ranking of all the Hero Drama characters except for the Redonkulous race and the new reboot season. So I know about it in the first season, but that wasn't very in detail. But this one will be, including all of the other seasons. So let's go ahead, starting with Alejandro. I haven't said this yet because I haven't talked. I don't like Alejandro that much. Like I know, like not as I don't like him because he's a villain. I don't like him because he's just not very good. Um, but I know he appeared in like 2 seasons. He's pretty good in World Tour, but All Stars ruined him along with everyone else who entered the season. So there's that. Um, there's not too much else to say about him. I mean, I'll move up to dislike because I don't absolutely hate him, but I don't really like him much. Samey, I'm pretty sure it's Samey. Um, Amy is Amy. I know a lot of people don't like him. It's meh. I honestly don't care about their plotline. It contributes nothing. Where is Amy at? Where's Amy? Here she is. She gets to go in dislike because yeah, because Amy's there. I'll move Alejandro one. B is not going up to like. And Marie, I like her more than a lot of people do. Her uh her elimination was very bad. Like she wasn't really supposed to be eliminated. And I did not make this tier list. Um uh I think it was just unfair for her. I um but I do feel that they could have gone further with her. I know she was like weirdo, which was just a bit weird. She should have been All Stars in my opinion. But the next character is B. A lot of people don't like him because he doesn't talk, but that's the whole point. He's not supposed to talk. He's going in the best of the best because he's good. You know, top of love. Top of love will do good for him. Beardo, I'll tell you. He makes noises. Eliminated first episode. Does not matter. No, just no. Beth, also, I don't like Beth along with a lot of other people. Do you want to dislike? She definitely should not have won action. I mean, I don't like action as it is, but still having Beth as in the final two, I think she contributed nothing and still got way too far. Um, so the next person is Blandley. I know we all hate her. She's not that good in both of her ways. The ITV host, she just did it because she had to and for the money. And whenever she competed, she was in for 2 episodes. Um, Next up is Brick. I like him. A lot of people like him more than I do. He's just a bit weird. They could have done better with him, and his elimination was unfair because he saved the life of the other team. But apparently, his team does not like that. Bridget gets to go in like, a love actually. She's very good. She appears in all 3 of the seasons. She doesn't do much in action, no. Um, she gets eliminated first episode with Jeff, but she does get to do the aftermath, so that's pretty good, I guess. Next up is Cameron. I don't like him. He got way too far. He was scared the entire season and then made it to the finals. I don't know why they did that. I don't hate him, but he'll go in dislike. He got even worse in All Stars, returning to his bubble even after he quit it in Revenge of the Island. He should not have made it as far as he did in any of his seasons. So I'm rating him in dislike. Cody. Do I think he should have made it to the Immortal Tour? Not really. He got mauled by a bear in Island, which was pretty bad for him, I guess. But they still could have voted off Header, you know. There are a lot of chances they could have voted off Header, but they didn't because of some dumb reason. But Cody's not bad. He can make me laugh at sometimes, but his relationship with Gwen is a bit weird. So I'm gonna place him in like he's not bad. He's so average. He doesn't have enough personality to be ranked any higher. Courtney, I don't like her. Like in Island, you know, she was pretty good. Harold Rigdon was against her, which wasn't fair. But then in action, she just becomes too mean and forgets everything else about her. She's just way too mean. But she does pretty good in all seasons she's in. like everyone else, All Stars broke her. So I'll put her in like, but the bottom of it. Dakota, we are not counting Dakota Lord, and we are also not counting Pharaoh Ezekiel whenever we get there. We're ranking normal Dakota. She gets to go in meh because she doesn't really do much. She was voted off second, came back as an intern, then got voted off again, kind of. So not very good. I do kind of like her arc of her being rich, then learning to be, had to learn how to do work and stuff while being an intern. That's pretty good. Her relationship with Sam felt a bit forced, but the next is Dave. I don't hate him. He can go in dislike. I'm not putting him in hate, even though everyone else probably would. Whenever he turns into the um alpha guy after Sky dumps him, that was a bit weird. Next up is Dawn. She gets to be the first one in best of the best. She's very good. Uh, she was voted off because of Scott. I could never tell if she hated Scott or if she was friends with Scott. I know on her elimination episode she really hated Scott, but in between, I don't know if she really hated him too much. And that her aura reading was a bit weird, but she's still pretty cool. Next up is DJ. He gets to go and love, I guess. DJ, he's good in Island. He makes it decently far. No one really notices that he made it pretty far. Action, he didn't make it too far in action. And with Thor, he made it like right before merge, but then got voted off. He did pretty well. His animal curse was a bit weird for me, so he gets to go in love, but he's nice. Hook, Line, and Screamer felt like the perfect episode for him to be eliminated in, so I feel that was pretty good with them. The whole thing where he was the only one who got out without seeing the serial killer. I didn't like that as much as everyone else did, but he still gets to go in the bottom of love. Duncan, he can go in meh. He in Island he made it to like the final 5. So that was pretty good. In action, he just starts hating on everyone for some reason. I don't know why. Especially Harold. His hate relationship with Harold was bad. World Tour, he quits first episode, then comes back, which is weird. I don't know why they allowed that. In All Stars, he blew up Chris's mansion and then had to go to jail for that, which I know because he started to be nice and he didn't like that, which I didn't really like too much. But overall, he's a pretty good character. Ella, I can't name one thing Ella did that was important at all. She has 2 plot lines: Prince Save and her relationship with Sugar. She likes Sugar. Sugar hates her. So she can go in the bottom of dislike. She can move pretty far up in dislike. I don't hate her too much. Look, you can be with Dave, your Prince Dave. Ava, she was in one season, which she got eliminated second episode, came back and got eliminated the episode she came back on, then never really came back into another season, but appeared on some aftermaths. So I'm gonna have to say I don't hate her. She wasn't bad. She just didn't make it very far. I'll put her in meh. She didn't do much. Ezekiel, we're not rating feral Ezekiel, just normal Ezekiel. He was pretty good as a homeschool kid. He got eliminated first episode in both seasons he was in, so that's pretty. I guess you can count that he was eliminated first in All Stars, but that doesn't really count. I'll put him in the bottom of like. If it wasn't for feral Ezekiel, which I'm still not counting, I probably would place him up even though I'm not counting it. But that kind of ruined him, even though I'm not counting it. Jeff gets to go and meh. Meh. He doesn't do much. He appears in 2 of the seasons. He should have been in World Tour. He should have been in World Tour. But he wasn't. He was in Action, got booted first with Bridget. He made it decently far in Island, but he got eliminated. I like how he started to become friends with Gwen, but then he got eliminated the episode that he started to actually become friends with her, so that was pretty bad. Um, um, so, that's Jeff for you. He doesn't do too much. He was pretty good on Aftermath. He became a pretty mean in Aftermath at one point in action. Gwen. For Gwen, we are going to put her bottom of like. I don't like her as much as most people do. Like, she has way too many plot lines for me to keep track of. I'm not sure who she's currently dating. I'm not sure if she's currently dating anyone. Just a bit confusing at some point. I don't see why people like her so much. Like, she was there. She made it pretty far in all the seasons she was in, kind of. And then she doesn't like contribute too much except for adding to side plots. Next up, we have Harold. I don't like Harold at all. He can go in hate, top of hate, because I don't hate him as much as I hate the other people. But Harold is not very good. He was supposed to be a geek. He is way too geeky. I can't tell if he's too geeky or not geeky enough. But World Tour, he was pretty bad. He should have been an All Stars. I would like it if he was an All Stars. Action, he made it. He should have been in the finals of All Stars. No, he should have been in the finals of Action. If it was the finals of Action, if it was him and Lindsay in the finals of Action, I would have enjoyed Action a lot more than I did. But he doesn't really contribute to much of the plot. Besides a few side plots that he has, he doesn't do too much. Next we have Heather. She gets to go in meh, along with Alejandro. I don't like her along with. She has the same problems as Alejandro. She was supposed to be a villain, but as the further she goes, the worse of a villain she gets. In Action, she wasn't really a villain at all. That was Courtney's job in Action, so she doesn't do too much. It gets voted off pretty early in almost every season, except for, of course, Island and World Tour. But besides that, she gets voted off pretty early in Action and All Stars. Next up, we have Izzy. Izzy's a good character. She's pretty funny. So for Izzy, I'm gonna put her in like. I'm gonna put her pretty far up in like actually. She's funny. Her relationship with Owen, I don't like too much. She doesn't belong. Like, even Izzy realizes the relationship won't work, and so does Owen. Both of them realize the relationship won't work in World Tour. Besides that, she's a pretty good character. She's crazy. She gets smart, then becomes crazy again in an Aftermath segment. Next up, we have Jasmine, the only sane character in Pocketail Island. She can go in at top, no, bottom of like actually. She's pretty good. I don't like her as much as everyone else does, but that doesn't mean she's bad. She should have made it further than she did. I know she makes it very far, but still, she should have made it final two. It should have been her and Sean for the final two actually, instead of what they had. Next we have Jo. What does Jo contribute? She makes it way too far. Like, you realize that you forget that she's there, even though she makes it very far. Her hate relationship with Brick wasn't that good. I'm gonna put her in meh, actually. Meh's getting pretty full, but that's because a lot of the characters are pretty average. You know what? For the sake of it, I'm gonna bump up one character in meh at the end of the video. Next up, we have Justin. He didn't do much in Island. He had like 3 sentences in total in Island. He was a lot better in Action though. He was a pretty good villain in Action, as I said in my first video. He was able to sway every girl except for Izzy. Then he got ugly, so then no one really liked him. So I'm gonna put him. I don't want to put him meh. I'll put him in like actually. Redonkulous Race. Okay, Katie. I have. I've already done a list of them. Oh, okay. So yeah, for Redonkulous Race, y'all can check out my other video where I ranked them. But for Katie, I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her in this like. Where's Sadie at? Katie is better than Sadie, but they're still very bad. Leonard. Oh, I remember him. He was very memorable, but he was voted off pretty early as well. He didn't do too much. He also appeared in the Redonkulous Race, but we're not counting that unless you check out the other tier list. Um, I'm gonna put him in this. I'm gonna top of this. Like I like him more than everyone else in this. Like, but he still belongs there. He's pretty funny at sometimes, but not funnier to be put up a tier. Next up, we have Lashana. Lashana gets to be in love. Not best of the best. Is there anyone here I want to put in best of the best? Not right now. I have an idea of who I want to put in best of the best, but we'll get to him later. Or her, you don't know yet. Lashana's pretty good. I like how she beats Heather in almost everything, yet Heather makes it further than her for some reason. I don't know why. At least she beats Heather in action. That's at least something. She definitely should have been in All Stars. I don't know why she wasn't. But she was overall pretty good. She didn't have too many important sidelines except for trying to form an alliance with Harold and Duncan in action. But that didn't work because Harold and Duncan really hate each other. Besides that, she's actually pretty funny at sometimes, so I'll put her in love. But next we have Lightning. The man, the myth, Lightning. He makes it way too far. Not way too far. He didn't make it too far in All Stars, but he made it very far in Revenge of the Island. So I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in Mike actually. It's not bad. Hey, Mike actually has more people than me. Um, Lindsay. So she goes dumb, smart, dumb, dumb. So that's basically she wasn't too dumb in Island. She was actually pretty smart in action. She got kind of dumb again in World Tour. She forgets who Tyler is. Then in All Stars, she doesn't know how to push. She asks how to push, and then she was booted off first. But she belonged off there. Just she should have made it further. She's pretty funny. I like her relationship with Tyler. It's actually a pretty good couple. Um, I she should have made it way further in action. She was she was eliminated very unfairly in Island. Like I don't know why they eliminated her in the episodes she did. She made it. She should have won in the episode that she was eliminated in. But I still like her. I'll put her in love. Max. Max is pretty funny. Not too funny for me. I'm putting him. I'm gonna put him in meh. He makes it pretty far. He was eliminated even though no one actually voted for him for some reason. It was just very complicated of why, because apparently, yes, he does have a weird form, but so does everyone else. We'll talk about weird forms later. How about Duncan Sorso and okay, we'll talk about that later. Mike, now if we're counting every personality, that'd be a bit hard. You know what? Let me. I don't think I can copy and paste them, but I would have wanted to do all of his personalities. Manitoba Smith is definitely the best. I'll put him in love. He's pretty good. Mal, I don't hate him as much as everyone else does. It was a good idea. They did it poorly, but he's still pretty good. I like his relationship with Zoe. It started at the first of the season because I think they were already dating. Next up, we have Noah. See, this is why we made best of the best. See, he was eliminated in World Tour for the dumbest reason ever. His team won the challenge, but because the other team found Duncan, they win for some reason. I don't know why. Him and Owen actually completed the challenge. Noah led the team in that episode, and he did good. I get it, an island. They didn't want to keep him too long an island, but they could at least put him in action. Like there were so many people they could have had in action, and because action had a very small cast and way too many episodes. I don't think All Stars was for him, but I was like to see him for in the seasons he was in. Owen, overrated for me. He's not as good people say. I'll still put him in like, I guess. Eh, I'll put him in the middle of like. I don't like him that much. The fart jokes, the fact I like him more. Yeah. I'll put him with Izzy, because they're dating kind of. But I don't know what to say about him. He's not that great. I know a lot of people like him, but he's way too optimistic. Being autistic is bad, but being Owen optimistic is very bad. He makes it decently far in every season he's in, but I don't know why he's not in All Stars. He's the face of Total Drama Island. Why was he not in All Stars? Tell me that. Um, but he's pretty good besides that. He's pretty funny at some points. He gets along great with the other people. Um, Rodney, he's not very good. He has a crush on every character in Pocket Tail Island, but he thinks that they also have a crush on him, but they don't. It's just dumb. He can never make full sentences whenever he's talking to a girl. He's better than Blandley though. I'll give him that. No one's too great in Pocket Tail Island. But he doesn't contribute too much to the whole thing. Sam gets to go in the bottom of meh. He wasn't very great. Again, his relationship with Dakota wasn't very great. But I see what they were trying to go for. He was not supposed to be in All Stars at all, in my opinion. He should not have been in All Stars. What? So I don't know why he was. They could have replaced him with anyone that we actually wanted in All Stars, but they chose Sam because they liked him. He makes too many gross humor jokes. He always loses at first team because of dumb reasons. But the next person is Scarlett. She's pretty good. Then she becomes evil, which isn't too great. I also put her in like. I don't hate her. I don't hate her as much as I hate some of the other people. Yeah, I put her in meh. She's better than Max, definitely. The only reason Max made it far is because of Scarlett. Um. So, but she still isn't bad. She she was sane until she became evil. Before that, she was actually pretty enjoyable and made me laugh. Then she became evil, and whenever she got eliminated, she took Max down with her for some reason, because apparently they're both evil, and so Chris decided to send both of them home. Scott. Scott's weird. I don't like him. I'm putting him in the top of dislike. Um, yeah. He wasn't very good of a villain. You know who should have been a villain? B. B would have been a great villain. He doesn't talk, but he could have been a great villain. And B could have made All Stars, not Scott. Scott was a bit weird. Scott tried to date Courtney in All Stars, and Courtney was okay with it. I don't know why she wasn't scared, because Duncan was also in All Stars, but that was just weird. His whole farm boy thing. I think Rodney does a better farm boy impression than Scott does. Well, not impression, but better character. He's not very great. He can make me laugh from time to time, but he's still not that great. Sean. Whenever I watched him as a kid, I thought he was pretty funny. Until I grew up, then realized he's very weird. I know a lot of people like him. They say he's one of the same characters, but he's not. He can make me laugh like once in the whole show, but then that's it. I'm not too big of a fan of him. But then again, I don't like anyone too much in Pocket Tail Island. Except for Jasmine. She's kind of good. But besides that, he's not bad. Just he's not great. His whole fear of everything isn't very good. He was good at the challenges, and I think he deserves to make it as far as he did. Next is Sierra. They went too hard with what Sierra was supposed to be. I don't like her. She's going in dislike. Because Cody wasn't in All Stars, but she was, so she had to find a new Cody, and she chose Cameron, which made it even worse. I feel like they shouldn't have gone with the Cody track, and they should have gone with her knowing everything about the show, because that could have made her a pretty good villain if she knew everything about the show. But then they took it in the wrong direction. She made it way too far in every season she was in, even All Stars, even though she didn't make it that far. She should have been like a first boot. Sky. Sky's too good. Like she can't be beat by anyone, and that does not mean she's good. Um, I don't like her too much as is. I know Dave has a crush on her. Whenever she says she has a boyfriend, Dave just breaks out into a wolf. So I don't like that too much. She's not that great or nice or funny. I know she's supposed to be, but it wasn't executed very well. So you know what? She goes just like, you know what? You can go with Dave. Um, Stacy. Stacy got the bottom end of the stick. They did Stacy bad. They did Stacy very bad. Um, I don't see why she was the only one that responded to Radioactive, except for Scott, which I guess they melted his skin, but that counts. She was hated by the show, but not the people. I don't hate her that much. I like how she brags about all of her grandparents. I know some people hate that, but it's actually pretty funny. I um I liked her. I don't know why they got rid of her too early. If you ask me who they should have gotten rid of first, Scott. You know, Sugar. Hate. I used to like her as a villain. I used to think she was funny. Now I realize she's not funny because she's Sugar. Um, I feel like she is the main Pocket 2 Island character. She's what everyone was based around. She has a crush on Leonard for some reason. I don't know if I call it a crush, but she's like very into him. Um, she's not that great. She can make me laugh sometimes, but I there's not too much to say about her. She makes it way too far. In Pocket Island. Next up is Topher. I love Topher. Topher gets to go on the top of love. It's not even the best of the best. See, even this picture, you can see a picture of Chris in his background. He's basically a young Chris. He tries to take over the show. He tries to get Chris to make him his favorite. Basically, he's actually pretty funny. He doesn't socialize enough with other people, so but I still like him. He he doesn't need to socialize. He's Topher. Trent Island, he was okay. I didn't notice him too much. But then we have Action. No, just no. Um, so Trent wasn't bad. He never really made me laugh. His relationship with Gwen went downhill as soon as the action started up. He was never that great, so I'm putting him in dislike. Tyler. Now, see, here's how you make a character funny. You make him like Tyler. He made it decently far in World Tour. I like how far he made World Tour. He should have been in action along with Noah, and he should not have been eliminated in Phobia Factor episode. He was in the chicken coop, but he was on it, but he was curled up, so apparently that doesn't count. I am gonna love Zoe, the last person. I don't like Zoe too much. She's just very oblivious. She's whenever she turns mean and starts to get good at the game, I didn't like too much. So I'll put her in meh. You know how I'm gonna move someone up one spot? Now time to decide who it's gonna be. Let's see. Let's see, who should I move up? I need to move someone up a tier, because Mez is way too full. Let's see. I think it should be Jeff. Jeff, you've been nominated to go up in tier. Congratulations. That's the video. I know you're all gonna disagree very badly with my best of the best, with Noah being the best. Yeah, with Noah being the best of the best. The best of the best of the best of the best. Yeah, that. If you want to check out my Donkey Slays character tier list, then you can check out that. But besides that, make sure to comment your opinion and goodbye.